Welcome to the Dream Life is Real Life podcast. I'm your host, Hanna Hermanson. I know it might seem cheesy or cliche, but if you've got a sleeping giant inside of you, or you just feel like you're made for more, then there's no coincidence you landed here on the Dream Life is Real Life podcast. Listen, as a girl from small town Wisconsin who decided to go all in to her dream life vision, I know how crazy it can feel to chase after wild ideas. Since leaving my 9-to-5 job in academics back in 2015 to becoming a yoga teacher, a life coach, and now a digital nomad, currently living in Merida, Mexico with my husband and Labradoodle, I know that all the cheesy cliches are true. I've watched a lot of my dream life become my real life right in front of my eyes. Oh, and I've learned a whole lot about sales, business, and marketing along the way, and I want to share all of that with you. So here, you can consider me your friend and mentor. As a certified business coach, success trainer, international speaker, author, and copywriter, I've helped hundreds of coaches and entrepreneurs build, scale, and enjoy their online businesses. So here on the show, you'll find the real people, concrete tactics, and weekly motivation and inspiration to make your dream life your real life. I'm going to let you into the nooks and crannies of these dream lives and dream businesses and offer lots of real talk along the way. Because to be a true leader in whatever you're endeavoring in your life and to create a legacy that you're proud of, you need a tribe lifting you up with you on the journey. And I've made it my mission to be that partner with you. Because after all, we are all in this together. By the way, if you'd like some help improving your business and life, then we just might be able to help. Head on over to dreamlifeisreallife.com to learn more about what we do and how I might be able to personally support you and just continue this conversation in making your dream life your real life. All right, let's get to it. All right, coaches, congratulations. Seriously, if you are hanging around me or you've been listening to this show or being in this group for a while, you have made it. You've made it past some of the fear and the hesitation, and you've started using your skills and your talents to coach others. Like, you're doing it. You're getting clients. You're putting out the content. You're like out and about. It is an exciting time. You've trained and developed a process even, right? You're starting to get some systems in place. You're starting to really see like what it is exactly that your ideal clients need and how you can help them get the best results. You're making a difference in their lives, right? So where you're at in your coaching business right now is established, right? Like, you've got things working, you've got clients, things are happening. But at this point, you feel like your coaching business is still like the best kept secret, right? And you know that there's a lot of noise out there on social media, and when you search for your name, you guys, this happened to me in my first year of business. I would type in my name and I would see my high school boyfriend. Like, we were in the newspaper at the same time. And so my high school boyfriend was popping up instead of like my business. And for me, that was one of the indicators that it was time to be seen as who I was. And so for you all listening, if you're not seeing your online presence the way that you want it, if you feel like you're the best kept secret, if you're searching your name and finding randos, then you cannot afford to wait any longer. It's time to be seen, because we're not going to pull any punches here. There are a lot of coaches. Like I said, it can be a little noisy. It can be a little overwhelming. Even if you're just competing with your high school boyfriend, right? There's lots of people in this space today. You know, this number keeps growing. We've seen this consistently over the last 10 years, that the increased number of coaches starting a business is increasing by about 33% every single year. That is hundreds of thousands of coaches entering this unregulated industry, which means that if you want to get noticed, you need to be strategic. Like I said, you can't afford to wait any longer. It is time to be seen in the right ways. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, how do you want to stand out among the crowd? Okay, do you want to pay for expensive ads and pray to the Facebook gods? Do you want to spend all of your time dancing to reels and figuring out TikTok and just hashtagging your days away, spending way too much time on social media, right? Probably not. Most coaches I talk to are kind of done with ads and the social media hustle because there is a better solution, especially when you're looking to be that standout coach, someone who's going to be here not just for the TikTok fad, but for the long haul. Okay, there's a time and place for social media. We can talk about that on another episode here. But really, the best solution that coaches need to be thinking about this year, still 2021 and beyond, is creating and optimizing your website. Okay. You can start a coaching business without a website. Absolutely. Hit the sidewalk, leverage organic content creation, ask for referrals, network, do all of those things to start your coaching business. But when it's time to scale and really stand out and claim the real estate, the internet real estate and the coaching real estate, you're going to need a website, and it's going to have a huge return on investment. Okay, because a website helps your business in several ways. We're going to talk about 4 today. Okay, the first one we're going to talk about is looking professional and building your brand. The other thing we're going to talk about is actually connecting with your target audience. The third thing is how you actually engage with prospects. Okay, websites are no longer just like online business cards. They can be living, breathing, engaging machines. And then the fourth thing that websites can do is get you clients, literally. And we're going to talk about all of those 4 today. So first, let's talk about looking professional and building your brand. So as whatever kind of coach you are, and I hope you have identified your niche, whatever kind of coach you are a business owner. Even if it's just you and one person, you are a business, and businesses have websites. Think about this for yourself. Have you ever wanted to invest in something or talk to someone about a service? What did you do as the consumer? You Googled them, right? And if that business or that resort or that coach or that veterinarian didn't have a website, did you start to wonder a little bit? Okay, people want information about products and services before they purchase them. And again, they're going to go to your website for help. It's great if you have a Facebook business page. It's great if you have an Instagram. But websites really set professionals apart from the rest, right? After all, again, think about the time that you spend looking at websites. Again, you're going to Google them. You're going to want to look at their web presence. And so, of course, you need to be thinking about the same thing for your business, okay? And it's more than just credibility, okay? Of course, a website is going to make you look like you've got credibility. Maybe you'll have testimonials, which we can talk about. Maybe you'll have some places you've been featured that, show, hey, I'm here. I know what I'm doing. I talk about my system. But again, it's about creating that brand. And everything you add to your website, your logo, your image, your about section, the valuable content like blogs and talking about your system and testimonials that you're going to post helps establish you as a professional and builds your brand, and people are going to be looking for it. Okay, which leads me to the second piece, which is reaching your target audience. So if you don't have a website, you're totally missing out on a whole majority of the internet, and that is organic traffic. Meaning what people search for, what they type in the search bar, go to websites. It does not go to Instagram, okay? Think about that. When you type into Google for a question or you're looking for a veterinarian, you don't get a bunch of Instagram accounts. You get websites, okay? And your prospects are looking for coaching services. They're typing into Google all of the time, and search engine optimization, SEO, who's heard of it? Who knows about SEO? Who's a little bit afraid of it? SEO, search engine optimization, on your website. This only works on your website with Google. Allow search engines to easily scan your site. If your site has great content and it's optimized to your keywords that your target audience is looking for, SEO will connect them. So it's these people who are actively searching for coach to help me start an email list, coach to help me reach more clients, mindset coach for single dads. Like, you could be showing up once you've optimized and you have a website that says those exact things that people are looking for, okay? So websites help you reach your target audience while you sleep for free, because Google wants to get its searchers the solution. So you better hope you have a website that can be their solution, right? All right, so we know you're building your brand and credibility. We know you're going to be able to connect with your ideal clients. Now, the third piece is engaging your prospects, okay? So once you start getting traffic to your existing website, whether it's because you share it and you promote it to your friends, family, LinkedIn contacts, and people are searching for you and landing on your page, you're getting traffic. So you're getting there, right? That's great that people know about you, but getting people excited about your services, it was the next thing that your website can do, okay? More traffic means nothing if your people can't take action. That's why your website needs to engage your prospects, and it totally can. Quality content in your landing pages, your service pages, and your blog posts is an excellent way to engage your audience, okay? So make sure that your content reaches out to them on a personal level, talks about their struggles, talks about their aspirations. You use the word you, like your website is having a living, breathing conversation with your ideal client. Tell them the reasons for investing in your coaching services and the outcomes you provide. So if you all go to my website, you'll see that we have content about what we do, why it's important. We have testimonials that show actual case studies of people who have worked with us, so people can really get an inside look on what it looks like. And of course, then they can go to the podcast and the testimonial page. But actual value in the words that you put on your website can engage your clients in a conversation. Not just book a call, huge button, right? But giving that value, having that back and forth exchange, and then having opportunities for them to take action. Because there are so many actions you can take on websites these days, from chat boxes to pop-ups to the connect page to clicking on different resources so they move around your website. You guys remember, in marketing, we're looking for folks to make micro agreements with us. Every time someone says yes to you on the internet, they click on your link, they open your email and go to your website, they like your Instagram post. Anytime someone does something with you on the internet, you're making that micro agreement that's getting them used to saying yes to you. Does that make sense? This is a psychology 202, maybe 204 idea that small touches, small yeses. I like your post. I'll open your email. I'll read your blog post. Lead up to the bigger actions like I will book a call with you. I will get out my credit card. I will re-enroll with you. So that's where websites become so powerful in building that engagement, small micro agreements with your prospects. Now, next, let's talk about turning your prospects into clients. Strike while the iron is hot. Okay. Back in the day, this was really valuable advice for blacksmiths to take action before the metal cools, right? Take action while the iron is hot. Strike while it's hot. That is when you can make change in metal before it cools. Almost 500 years later, you guys, this is still great advice, and not just for blacksmiths. Because when people, individuals, real humans, visit your website, you're warming them up. You're in that conversation. They're seeing you. They're feeling your words. They're moving through your website. They're interested in what you have to say. If they stay for more than 3 seconds, by the way, that's how much time you have to keep someone on your website. They're going to decide within 3 seconds if they want to hang out or not. And if they do, and you have a user-friendly website with quality copy, they're going to take action before they go somewhere else. Again, if I'm searching for this answer, vets in Mexico, veterinarians in Mexico, and I find this website and it's engaging me and I stay for more than 3 seconds and it has what I need, I'm going to take action. Why would I waste my time looking at every single veterinarian on Instagram? I just wouldn't, okay? So in other words, you want to have your website warm these clients up so they can go from prospects to clients, and you want to strike before the metal cools. So having a specific call to action on your website, knowing what is the goal of your website, okay? You want to pick like one. I know you can do lots of things, like I said before, but if you pick one goal for your website, it could be to get them to sign up for your free training. That means everything is leading them to that one goal. It could be to make a sale. That means all of your copy is talking about your product, and you have sales pages and you're moving them to that one product. For many coaches, it's to book an initial clarity or consultation call. So that means your whole website is designed to give them value and inspire them to book a call with you. Okay, you're not also trying to sell your group program automatically. You're not also trying to sell your t-shirts. You're not also trying to send them to your YouTube channel. Your website should have one goal. For most coaches, that's to book a call. So that's why you want to strike while the iron is hot. You want to make sure that everything that you're doing has strategy on your website. So even if they go and they read your about page, about Hannah, you guys, my about page is not really about my story. It's about selling the trust. I'm selling trust. Let me say that again, write this down. The about page is about selling trust so that people see, hey, she's got a story that I respect and I admire, and I think she's got the right credibility for me to read her personal stuff and still go ahead and book a business conversation, a business phone call with her. So strike while the iron is hot. Turn your prospects into clients by having that really clear, direct call to action throughout. Okay, so quick recap. Number one, we know that your website's going to help you look professional and build your brand. You're going to start, owning that real estate. Number two, it's going to help you reach your target audience because they're already searching for you. So why not be the one that pops up and gives them exactly what they need? This is search engine optimization. Number three, you're going to engage with your prospects, right? You're going to be having quality content, conversational content that explains the value of what you do, who you do it for, why they should be taking action, what results people get. And then number four, it turns prospects into clients, because if I've spent a couple of minutes on your website and I've been able to decipher, I like her, she talks to me, I like how we're having this exchange, I feel good on this website, I've identified that she does what I need, I need a copywriter, I need a vet in Mexico, great. It's going to give them that really clear call to action to become a client, to book a call with you, okay? So your next steps, what do? Okay, yes, Hannah, I need a website. Absolutely, it is time for me to own that internet real estate and say, here I am a business, let's work together. Then here are your next steps for starting your website. For those of you who have the do-it-myself mentality, then I would recommend doing your due diligence and finding a provider that accomplishes the goals that you have. So if you're just a coach and you want to do it yourself and spend your time putting together a website, then places like Squarespace is really helpful. If you're someone who wants to be able to sell products and it take money pretty easily, then Wix is a place that you might start. But let's be honest, if you're the type of coach who knows that you are not a web designer, you are not a web expert, you're just listening to this podcast and yeah, I need to figure that out. Do not kid yourself into thinking you're going to put on another hat this season and become a web expert. Okay, we can work smarter, not harder. So check out our done-for-you services, because this is something my team can help you with. Not just, putting together and making it look pretty. Yes, we have designers that do that, but also making sure that you're optimized for search engines so that when people type in veterinarian in Mexico, you are showing up, because so many coaches go out and they make their little Squarespace and they make their little Wix, and it might even be pretty. It might even have great content. But if you don't have the strategy of one clear call to action and the search engine optimization throughout the website, then you've just wasted a whole lot of money, time, and energy, which doesn't feel great, right? So this is something that I did early in my business. I invested in a team to put together my beautiful website. You all can go look at it. And we've been optimizing it over the years. So now that when people search, I'm showing up. Okay, I'm showing up for brand coaching. I'm showing up for done-for-you copywriting for coaches. I'm showing up for Dream Life is Real Life and all these other projects that we've put strategy behind. So I highly recommend that even if you have the do-it-yourself mentality of I can make my own website, that would be fun, great. But then I need you to be thinking about the strategy behind it. And if you're not an SEO expert, if you're not a storyteller, if you don't know exactly what content needs to go on these pages to accomplish the 4 things we talked about, then reach out. You guys can head over to dreamlifeisreallife.com and experience my website, okay? Because again, this is what's gonna help you stand out among the crowd and be one of those lasting coaches that's not just loud on social media, but actually has a professional, respectable business. Because again, your website can help you look professional and build your brand. Number 2, reach your target audience. They're gonna be searching for you. Why not be found? Number 3, engage with your prospects. Sell, warm, nurture people who are looking for your services. And then number 4, turn prospects into clients by having those really clear and strategic call to actions so that you can strike while the metal is hot, just like blacksmiths. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and reach out to Hanna at dreamlifeisreallife.com or the website, as I mentioned. I'll make sure that we have links below. I cannot wait to see you on the internets. And don't forget to hop on over to dreamlifeisreallife.com/show for specific goodies that we talked about today and access to continue the conversation with these guests as well as myself. I cannot wait to see what you create. Until next time.